Hi, my name is Lovelyn and welcome to my channel. I'm gonna tell you guys a couple of stories today. Hi, future Lovelyn here. I'm sorry, but it is actually just the one story. I did record another, but unfortunately the video quality just came out absolutely atrocious. So I decided to publish this with just the one. So I hope it entertains you at the very least. And just for reference, I was 14 at the time of the story, so I certainly don't condone anything that I talk about. But anyways, thank you. Carry on. And I suppose I'll start off with the time that I hid in a tube slide from the cops. So I used to be an incredibly troubled kid. As a teenager, like, I know everybody kind of, goes through their, like, party phase or whatever as a teenager, or at least, a lot of people do. Ugh. I went way too hard, okay? I went way too hard. It was bad. It wasn't just like smoking a little marijuana on the weekends, drinking a little bit. No, I was like just smoking weed every day, getting drunk nearly every day, doing stupid shit. And one of the many stupid things that I used to do is sneak out a lot. And there's this one time I went to sneak out to meet my friend. I guess I'm going to use fake names for privacy purposes. So I was going to go meet up with my friend Janine. I was going to meet up with my friend Janine to, and so I snuck out of my bedroom window and I met up with her at this park that, well, we call Tweaker Park. And she ended up inviting one other person, this guy named Dave. And so it was me, Janine, and Dave, and we went up to the very top of the play structure. Like the play structure had 3 tiers, really tall play structure. And so we went on to the very top, the 3rd tier, to, smoke a couple bowls or whatever. And, so we were just chilling, and I don't know, all of us, like, we were all freaking stoned. And then all of a sudden, I see a car that's about to pass the park. I see, like, the very front of the car. And I immediately recognize that as a police car. And so, immediately I saw that car. And I was like, it's the fucking cops! And I jumped down the tube slide. There was, like, a big tube slide that goes all the way from that top 3rd tier down, down to the ground. I jumped in there and I held myself with my hands and my feet in the middle of the tube slide, okay? And then the 2 people that I was with, Janine and Dave, for whatever reason, it didn't process quick enough for them, so I was like, oh shit, it's the cops! And they were like, what? And so, as the cop passes, he shines, the super fucking bright light up at the play structure, and he spots Janine and Dave. So of course, the cops get out of their car, they come over to the play structure, and they start talking to Janine and Dave, and I'm hearing every single word. They're asking them a bunch of questions. Of course, they looked and smelled like they had just smoked weed, so, oh shit. So, obviously, the cop noticed. And I was just sitting there. He started, like, calling their parents and doing this whole process, asking them a bunch of questions. And I shifted just a little bit. I slid down the slide just a tiny bit. Because, you know, I'm fucking sitting there holding myself in the middle of a tube slide. It's not easy, okay? And I immediately, like, you know, my fucking heart is beating out of my chest because I know I just made a little noise. And immediately the cop shines the light back up to the top tier. And I hear him say, "Is there another person with you guys?" And God bless Janine and Dave. They said, "No, it's just us." And cop was like, "Are you sure?" Because obviously he fucking heard me. And they were like, "Yeah, it's just the two of us." One of the cops even went as far as to shine a fucking flashlight from the bottom of the tube slide. But I was so fucking lucky because there's a bend in the tube slide. And I was just before that bend. So if you were looking from the bottom, you couldn't see me. You guys, I fucking made it. I made it without getting caught, okay? Ugh. I finally heard everybody leave. And then of course, I still waited like 10, 15 minutes in that fucking slide, even after I knew everyone was gone, because I was like, I just know there's gonna be like a fucking cop sneaking there or like waiting for me to come down or something. And so I came down the slide, I slid down the slide, and it was pitch black. Everyone was gone. Oh my fucking God, I was terrified. So, of course, like sneaky, like looking around as if there might be someone who sees me, I start walking home. And I remember I walked down this one street, and mind you, I was under the influence of marijuana. I was walking down the street, and one of the floodlights in front of someone's house came on. And for some reason, in the state that I was, I thought that it was a cop shining their flashlight again. And so I freaking like jumped behind a car in someone's driveway, and I like hid behind that car. And after a few minutes, I'm like, geez, they're really just still standing there holding that flashlight in the same place? And then I finally get the courage to kind of like peek out from my little hiding spot. And it was a fucking porch light. It was a porch light, for the love of God. I felt like an idiot, but I ran my ass home and I made it. And I made a big bowl of cereal and I got in bed and I fucking thanked my lucky stars that I fucking made it home. Oh, shout out to Janine and Dave. You guys are the real fucking MVPs, okay? Saved my ass. Thank you so much. Man. You know, I guess at least I have these stories to tell. But good God, was I a fucking idiot sometimes. And, you know, I wish I could say that was like my only run-in with the cops, but it wasn't. I have so many stories, you guys, because I did so much stupid shit. Man. But I'll save those for another time. Anyways, thank you so much to whoever took the time to watch this. I really, really appreciate it. Please don't forget to subscribe. I am going to be trying to put out new videos, hopefully weekly, maybe. I'm just starting, so this is all new to me. So we'll see how it goes. And, oh, leave a like. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye.